welcome to my channel, and welcome to, I think, day 12 of this daily upload challenge. And what I wanted to do today was, after yesterday's second video that was a little bit heavier than what I have been doing, I wanted to share something that I forgot to add to yesterday's video, which was a little bit of a story about a certain song that my parents used to listen to when I was really young, and that helped them deal with all of the craziness that was happening when they were trying to figure out what I had, and during the most intensive part of my care when I was a newborn. And I recently have started listening to this song again, and I finally looked up the lyrics 2 days ago, and it has been really helpful for me to just remember to stay true at my core, and the lyrics of the song is really great. If you don't know what the song is, it is Drive by Incubus, and I always have listened to the song and always loved the melody and whatnot, and the chorus of it, but I never even 100% understood all the lyrics because I just heard it a lot in the background growing up, never paid that much attention to it. But for the longest time, I didn't even know the name of the song until 6 months ago. YouTube finally put it on my recommended music to listen to, so that's when I learned what the name of it was, and I have been listening to it a lot more recently. But anyways, when I was younger, I shared this a little bit earlier, but my parents, for the first week, they didn't even know what I had in terms of what syndrome I had. For a long time, for a week, they thought, the doctors weren't sure what was going on. They thought it might be Treacher's Collins. They had not seen something like this before, and the only deciding factor that finally made them decide for sure that it was Golden Heart Syndrome and not Treacher's Collins is the tiny little epibulbar dermoid I have on this right eye. I know, I'm gonna stare deep into your soul for a second. It's right down there. It's so tiny, but that only appears in Golden Heart with all of those other symptoms. So epibulbar dermoids, of course, can appear in other cases as well, unrelated to Golden Heart Syndrome. What I'm just saying is my combination of symptoms and this epibulbar dermoid altogether was a deciding factor of oh yeah, it's Golden Heart Syndrome. So, I stayed in the hospital for a month when I was born. Back and forth, the NICU. My parents stayed at the Ronald McDonald House in Oregon, and I had a trach put in immediately because I couldn't breathe. My jaw was so little. I pretty much had zero lower mandible, especially on the left side, and a tiny little bit on the right side. And I had a G-tube because if you can't eat, you can't eat, so I had to get nutrition somehow. And I was basically hooked up to a lot of machines for the first little bit of life there. A lot of doctor's appointments every week. And so the first couple months of my life were very crazy for my parents. I imagine the first, many years. I'm sure my whole life has been crazy for my parents, but especially those first few weeks to a month there until I got discharged were a whole different level of scary and intimidating. And I would just play the song for you guys on here, but I might get a DOCA strike. So I can't, but I really do highly suggest, if you would like to hear a song that is genuinely just focused on you driving your life, letting what come. Wait, that sounds weird. Wait. Whatever tomorrow brings, come, and you'll be there with open arms and open eyes. Those are a couple lyrics from that song. And not letting fear drive your life. That's the whole core of the song. And it was really helpful for my parents, and it's kind of funny that now it's really helpful for me as I'm trying to stay, drilled into my own core and not become fake or whatever. So, yeah. Anyways, that's it. It's a shorter little episode today, but I wanted to get that out there. But yeah. Alright, have a good day, guys. Bye.